My name is Don Quay Smith, better known as Don the Junkman. If I would have to describe my light, I would have to say the difference between me and the entertainment industry is I move with love and I care about the things that I do. To me, I feel like I'm so regular, but when I hear stories or when people tell things about me to other people, or if I see written things or comments, you know, people look at me as this big magical guy. So I have to own that I do have a lot of magic inside of me. I started at the age of, I'll say 5. I was put into a dance studio where I was trained in hip hop, jazz, ballet, tap. And from there, being on the stage, I've always been a shy person, but when it comes time for stage presence, I know how to turn it on. Not interviews though, performances. So I love the feeling of the crowd and making people clap or laugh, whatever the assignment, you know, was at the time. I enjoyed that energy. I was excited to go to dance rehearsal. I went to dance rehearsal maybe 5 days out of the week after school. So I lived in a studio and just preparing for like recitals and big conventions, that always moved differently in my heart. So I've been stuck with that since. What I do now in the creative space, to me, I'm titled as a creative director, which I want to back away from that. It's becoming so regular now, just throwing these titles. To me, I'm like a godfather of the creative entertainment family. And I also call myself a grandfather as well. In the industry, I bring people together. I house a lot of people of the entertainment field inside of Don P Agency, where I'm able to, you know, live my dreams and also let people, you know, start on theirs and live theirs as well. So now I hold the position as like a creative mayor, is what I think. To explain Don P Agency, and we're only a year and some change old, but it's been a great ride. To explain Don P Agency, we're a home for all creatives, all entrepreneurs, all walks of creativity. And you're able to come here and throw yourself an event, brand yourself, meetings. It's way deeper than just an agency. And that's when our motto is Don P Agency, not just any agency. So we can provide you with models, we can provide you with hair, makeup, fashion, if you need assistance, just anything that covers creativity, basically. Originally, I wanted to do a dance studio. So that was what I was looking for, a building for a dance studio. And then it just made sense. In my career, a lot of people thought I was a photographer or a creative director, and I never was up until last year. I used to create content for my brand, Don the Junkman, my sunglasses and custom pieces. So when people see those images or the shoots that I put out, I will always get inquiries, can I shoot with you? How much do you charge to shoot? How much do you charge to be a creative director? So I was getting so many of those emails, not responding, you know, just sharing with friends like, this crazy, they think I'm a photographer. So after a year of people asking me that, and the studio didn't work out as far as the dance studio portion, I just didn't like how things were going, so I wanted to switch the directions. So I thought fast, I said, well, damn, everybody think I'm a photographer and a creative director, so why not, you know, find a home to house these things? So I tried it last year, and a lot of people didn't know that it was my first round of even being a creative director and running an agency and just trying new things, but that's what I'm known for. So my mom's this lady named Janice, and she went to beauty school pregnant with me, and I basically, when she had me, I was in a salon from an infant, you know, to still to this day. and just seeing the transformations of women coming in with scarves on or short hair, or and the energy that they leave out, you know, it's a whole new person, a whole new identity. It's kind of like a guy when you get a haircut, you know, it's a new feeling. So I watched that many times, and my mom had a boutique inside of her salon as well. So I was always able to work for my mom. I never really worked for anyone else. I worked for my mom until we started working together, once I was old enough to help run things and orchestrate things. So she would have me in hair shows all over Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago, some competing, so I would have to come up with the costumes, the dance routines, the music, the lineup, and I will also be a model dancer as well. So I was introduced to it at, I say, in her stomach. My most perfect dream would just be a fantasy of creation, a whole island of just the real authentic creators, and coming up with things and ideas of what we have around us. So we may be in the middle of a desert and we can only use sand, rocks, grass, trees to produce a fashion show or just our everyday life. So I would love to be somewhere away from the chaos, the fake celebrities, the fake internet people, you know, and bring all the authentic people together. I would love to see more of dance, art, theatrical, Broadway. I have so many layers of art in me that, you know, I'm like an untold story. Every few years, I give a little bit more of me to the internet, to the people, and I love that about me because I watch people that give their all, and that all just didn't make it, you know. But if you give people, you know, pieces of you, then they will always be intrigued. So I'm like an untold story. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know, you know, what I'm doing or what I'm about. And I love that about me.